Дамы и господа, мы продолжаем проходить нашу Андромеду. И тут так решил я эту не записывать стрим 4 часа, а лучше сделать 2 серии по пару часиков, грубо говоря. Биби, прогулка по музею. Давайте, почему бы и нет. Вот вернемся на Аю. Тут три побочки сразу мы закроем этим делом. И это будет как-то более так уже нормально. Только сейчас проверим звук. Так, ну звук пошел, все пошло, все отлично, все хорошо. Так, а что ж у меня... Кстати... Так, а ну включим на втором телефоне YouTube. Так, а тут у нас все хорошо. Давайте... Так, тоже все трансляция идет, все как бы норм. Хорошо, хорошо, все хорошо. Так, ну что, господа, приятного просмотра и поехали. Зона высадки. Нет, не надо нам пока. Мы еще высадимся туда, мы все сделаем. Но пока мы полетим на Айю, а потом мы еще полетим на... на Кадару. Там тоже осталось пару побочек. Опять эта активация Windows заебала уже нахуй. Ну игру надо пройти, блядь. И раз уже начали. Возможно, Биовар... будет... Биовар будет делать новый проект по Mass Effect. Такая новость, я такую новость недавно слышал, но опять же берили. Ну хорошо, берили, так берили. Да ёб твою мать. И возможно, ну это будет, я сомневаюсь, что в этом году, даже в следующем, наверное, не сделают. Второй момент. Resident Evil 3. Не знаю, насколько правда или нет, но я посмотрел парочку обзорщиков с YouTube. Это с каналов таких известных, там ITX, по-моему. XT, я уже не помню. Вот, ну, как бы люди не очень-то и в восторге. Поэтому тут... А выходит она вот уже 3 или 4 апреля, то есть осталось несколько дней, грубо говоря, и... Хотя, скажем так, ремейк второй части мне очень понравился, но перепроходить его я не буду, потому что... Чуть не подумал я его проходить на стриме. Вот, а... Еще просто куча игр, я не играл, до меня не дошла очередь до того же, блядь, Биошока, в который как бы не было смешно, но хотелось бы нормально поиграть. Так. Мы посетим сюда и посольство посетим. Поговорить с Машаей, поговорить. Ну, отлично, тут все у нас...
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
No.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
Да ты
I'll see what I
заебал.
can find.
Ну и ладно, он нам... Так, подожди. Давай-ка мы сюда сейчас вернемся. Информации вонный бюллетень. Ладно, это такое читать не буду, но... Я понимаю, там эти старались, писали, но мне когда сейчас не до... Так, стоять.
Just thinking, more stability means we can... Your brothers are still involved, aren't they? I just want to see them again.
Ага, ну, наверное, здесь.
Supplies have been tight,
No.
so we haven't been able to send out as much as we'd like.
I was going to offer to make space to take back what
Подожди, это оно? Нет.
was available, but I guess it would be needed.
When you have a moment, we should talk. Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor.
Так, ладно, заебал
I
ты.
must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies. Navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are. Strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Phoneron.
A Voneron. That's very... I don't know what.
Ah, linguistics, not my strength. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found.
Ладно, короче, найти
Your
надо...
Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our
Хорошо,
search.
поможем.
Even Pathfinders need a good map.
I knew you'd And
Съебал нахуй, блядь. А где же этот... Давай так сохранимся на всякий случай. Вот сюда, наверное. Вот он, блядь, который
You
мы...
came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo, the Kent got him.
Ага.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Эфра проверял меня.
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
I told him you were smart.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
Будем дружить.
How many more of these tests do I have to pass?
We don't trust outsiders. But maybe we can work with you. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Принимаешь кредиты.
I think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
Железо такое есть. Титан есть, по-моему. Зажигательные патроны, импульсные патроны, криопатроны. Усиливающие волокна. Иридий, кадмий, литий, никель, уран. Бериллий, видимо, волокна. Графит. А мне надо в этот, как он там, блядь, называется. Так, нема тебе нихуя, блядь. Все, что есть. Хуя у тебя нет. Так. А давайте я вот сюда вот. Сюда перемещусь, а потом пойду вот так вот по кругу. Ладно, давай так. Музейный экспонат, нахуй мне. На тебе твою, блядь.
Hello.
Статуэтки
I'm glad
твои,
they finally
блядь.
let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
Так, ты мне нахуй...
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
А хотя, блядь, чё бы...
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like?
Да давай, блядь, быстрее.
Implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Does that win me any point?
I'd say you're getting there.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses... We have them now, but how much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
Because of you, it won't disappear completely.
Yes, I can be
I admire it.
You say that now.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Да ёб твою мать, что по одной надо?
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
И что, ну, эти сделал, ладно. Так, поговорить с Пиби, поговорить с Машае. Давай вот тут вот поставим вот это, поговорим с Пиби. Она что-то рядышком в музее. Ну,
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
да ты пьяная, сука.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch.
Сука, блядь.
Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
А чего ты ожидал? Ладно, что ты ожидал?
It didn't occur to you there'd be indigenous species here? Sentients with a rich history, leading full lives?
I guess.
Even so, the Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault
Пока она
purification
пьяная,
field,
пользуйся
huh?
моментом-то, ёпта.
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
Ah, you're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Хорошо.
Be sure you do. You're a handful. Even sober.
You can handle me, Ryder, whenever you want. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Ну и нахуй какой у тебя толк, блядь. Так. Туда я в последнюю этот перемещусь. Потому что там, наверное, будет очень какой-то серьезный разговор. Если так, оно уж там пошло все, блин. Так, а как, друзья, нормально? Что вроде бы не сыпется качество. Так, почитать письма, иди ты нахуй, Биби, блядь. Давай,
You're still
растение.
good.
Ключ расшифровки реликтов покупаем. Блять. Ага. Обмен. Так, ладно, это мы сделали. Давай теперь вот это.
Ryder,
Ветра.
Doing okay?
who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Будь щедра.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
Ты еще кто такой?
I'm not selling to aliens.
Пошел нахуй. Так, ладно. Чё надо купить-то, кстати, тут? Ну. Семена квилоа.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Давай, Саня. Так, у меня бабок-то мало, блядь, уже. Ладно. И вот это вот давай.
You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Пиздец просто, блядь. Так. Так, карта. И давай мы вот сюда. Раз, раз. Ну, и сейчас мы по быстрячку все попытаемся захуячить, блядь. И потом уже спокойненько, со спокойной душой.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos.
1000 на тебя потратил, блядь.
It's perfect. I'll make sure EOS gets them.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Так, отлично, ладно, сделали мы это. Мы это, друзья, сделали. Так, Машая. А, не-не-не. Давайте вот тут. И вот тут мы сейчас раз, раз. Глянь, сколько так быстренько побочек поделалось. Потом останется все меньше и меньше, и останется серия вообще, где будет чисто экшеновая, наверное, следующая, я думаю. Постить посольство. Давай постим посольство. Я ж думаю, тут что-то будет нормально. Посольство давай. Посол Реала.
I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never
Что там
lied to a
Танки,
director
блядь,
before.
наговорил уже?
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
Эксперт.
I assume you're trained for first contact diplomacy.
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics background. Close enough for Director Tan. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to
чё
keep
именно
our
нахуй
people
было
from wrecking it.
её
no
будить,
matter
если,
how
блядь,
hard they
можно было?
try.
Теперь остается только не дать нашим все испортить, как бы они ни пытались. Ой-ой.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
И ты отвлекаешь меня от этого дела, блядь.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Планы на
What's our end
будущее.
goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
Ну а как же вы тогда живете с Кроганами, с
How many of our
Турианцами?
people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground.
В
We
чёрту
need to
Тана,
move at
блядь.
their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Другие проблемы.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but
Ну, отсюда с этой планеты вряд ли
none of them
Ангара
will agree to
уедет.
live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Ладно.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Так. Ага, мы можем вот тут вот. Ладно. Сейчас все поговорим. С кем там надо поговорить.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Полегче, блядь.
Ease off. I'm
Муравей.
here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Что он еще сказал?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was
Ну
inebriated.
так а нахуй ты об этом рассказал?
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Earth. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Ну, заебал ты. Так, сканировать бойцов сопротивления. Ага, вот это да. Ну хорошо, пошли туда. Хочу уже все эти доделать мелочевки, чтобы их, блядь, намного меньше-то, блядь, осталось. Я видел, что там что-то. Точка быстрого перемещения, так. Ты кто еще такой?
Moved in Vayon to replace them? No, 6-9 is still unstable. They'll be out of food in 2 days.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Версия их бойцов.
Give your team a chance to pull it off.
We fought best when the odds are against us. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you.
The Ket have turned more aggressive. Abductions are down. Now they're slaughtering outposts. They're scared. Let's go over this again, everyone. Center, ground, focus. That's how to harness your abilities.
Pathfinder,
Опа,
it appears
древний
the Angara have installed the AI you found on Vault.
Машая.
Have you connected with any of the scientists on Aya? Moshae Sefa?
I met her.
She's smart.
She will be dead in a few years.
Is that a prediction? Or a promise?
A hope.
Вот сука какая-то.
Isn't this world better than Bold?
No.
You're safe from the cat, surrounded by people who think you're amazing.
Idiots.
Is there anything they can do to make you more comfortable?
Deactivate me. Erase my files.
Anything else?
Trigger a volcanic eruption. Bury the city in ash and fire.
Прикольно.
Okay.
It's possible keeping this AI intact was not terribly useful.
Well, good luck.
I hope you die.
Вот сука. Мразина, блядь.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes, the slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Good to see you.
I detect the infrared dye Silvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's
Так, давай
I know
поговорим.
why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
Вначале выслушаем
I
тебя.
only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal, time of change. It worked well, until now.
Ну, расскажи о своем друге.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval.
Ну и
He
что
always
тебе,
put others
блядь,
before
надо?
himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Все можно исправить.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Ну, на мне похуй. Что тебе даром дает, что тебе даром не дает. Это они там типа тренируются, ладно. Блять, заебало туда-сюда, блять, меня бегать по карте нахуй по этой рае. Я думал, уже все закончили, а там опять. Ну ладно, уже, блять, доделать эту всю эту хуйню, блять. Думаю, у нас получится. Так,
Pathfinder. Any
конфликт
news on
улажен.
what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angar are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we
Ну а
have to
кто
do
там
something.
знает, ля, он сам продал-то. Поговори с Ангаром.
Governor Shai is on our side. She'll know what to do.
You're right. We need to solve this problem together. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director 10 immediately.
Пока, блядь.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Так. блядь, хоть хорошо же есть эти перемещения. А то б заебали бегать туда-сюда обратно, блядь.
Visit me for all your
Сохранимся на всякий случай-то.
day-to-day needs.
Давай.
You're one of
Хельбу.
Ambassador Reala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it.
Ну,
I've
давай.
lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here.
Да не ссы,
How can I
блядь,
stay in touch
оторвешься,
with
там
them
бары
through the
есть.
Nexus?
С помощью технологий.
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Well, not good enough, Pathfinder.
А чё, видеосвязь у них, блядь, не работает? Опа, тут Кроган уже бухает, блядь. Так. Да ёб твою мать.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Reala didn't think you'd have time for me.
Да
She
будет,
said you
будет.
needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people.
Ну пиздуй
I've
на
heard the
Nexus.
Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating
Ничего там
and
опасного
possibly
нет.
dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
Точно безопасно.
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
Иди ты нахуй, а, блядь. Так, а эта хуйня где, блядь? Ох, блядь, ебать, нахуй. Он там хуй знает где, нахуй. Кучу, конечно, придумали миссии. Так, с одной стороны, хорошо, что не сделали игру пустую, сделали игру насыщенную, даже сказал бы чересчур насыщенную. Куча побочек, куча с кем можно попиздеть, куча всяких записок. И всего. Ты слышишь, ты сало.
Ambassador Reala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the
Ну
transfer.
что у тебя еще?
I won't be happy as just an observer. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment on
Конечно
outside your
сможет.
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
Ну. И все? Ладно. Осталось вот. Так, давай-ка я сохранюсь на всякий случай. Водопады такие прикольные. Ивушки тенистые. Так. Да что ж там еще, блядь? Пиздец, блядь, как туда теперь попасть? Не, подожди. Что-то или я не въеду, блядь. О, вот сюда.
If should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
Сохраняй спокойствие.
Relax. I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
Кадара плохой пример.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
Надежда есть.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS.
Что
Come
там
to the
надо?
meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Так, ладно, с тобой еще о чем-то.
I found the device Ven was using to communicate with the Archon. I think we can use it to triangulate that Ket flagship's nav point.
All you have to do now is board it, steal the Meridian artifact, and escape in one piece.
Клевое дело.
When you put it like that, it doesn't sound so impossible.
Don't make light. You're venturing to a place of horrors you cannot imagine. No one has attempted anything like this before. For all our sakes, you must succeed. Now it's my turn. Evra informed me that the despot of Kadara Port, one of your people, executed Ven Terev.
Что деспот порт... Что деспот... Заслужил, да.
I spoke to Ven. He had no regrets.
We know Ven was hardly contrite at his execution.
I wasn't there.
What he did was inexcusable, not unforgivable. This isn't what I wanted. Regardless, it's done.
Ой, блядь, опять с
I'd like to know more about you.
What about me intrigues you?
Ебануться, опять тут
You're
пиздежа
an
на
expert
пол...
on several topics. Remnant, Ket, stuff I don't even know exists.
All true. Why? Do you want to be my student?
Is that an option? Because I didn't train for this job. At all.
Yet you do it well. There are two kinds of knowing. What we take in from the universe, and what's already inside us. You have the essentials figured out. The rest you can learn as you go.
Родина.
Are you originally from Aya, or someplace else?
I was born on a research vessel in deep space. My parents were explorers. They never stayed in one place long. My own work has taken me to every world, many times over. They all try to claim me as their own, but if I'm honest, my favorite chair is here.
You and my crewmate have a close relationship. Any advice? Hints?
He talks in his sleep. Worth it for the look on your face. Jal is a
Короче,
dear
блядь, ну
and
кому надо,
hopeless
читайте,
former
блядь, ну.
student. He has a good spirit. You're lucky to have him. That's all.
Ой, блядь, это просто тут с ней пиздежа очень, конечно, много. Ну, она что, у них типа как главная жрица, блядь.
A Vela comes in every so often asking if I have a second. At this rate, I'll never catch up. To answer your question, I'm busy with everything and nothing. We'll see which wins.
Это только мы
My
один путь
translator doesn't
зашли.
know what to do with your title, Moshe.
Because it isn't a title, it's a reference. People from mythological times, before the Scourge. Legends say we once had many Moshai. Master inventors of unfailing wisdom, guided by boundless compassion.
That's a lot to live up to.
It's nonsense. Don't remember who first called me Moshai, but I do recall telling them to shut up. To my regret, the name stuck. I've minded less lately. Being the Moshai has its uses.
Кеты.
Any ideas on how we stop the Ket for good?
The real question is, how do we define victory over them? Complete eradication? Unlikely, costly, and morally dubious. Drive them away? How? What stops them from returning?
Peaceful coexistence doesn't seem to be an option.
There's much we still don't know. The Ket are not a simple problem. We can't reduce them to a simple solution.
When the Ket are gone, if we fix all these worlds, what do the Angara want?
Depends who you ask. We're individuals. Paran will continue spreading hope and optimism. I don't know what Ephra will do without an enemy to fight. Retirement won't suit him. As for me, maybe I'll just fade away. That's what people do when they're no longer needed, right?
Thank you, Moshe.
Ishare.
Ифарай. Ифарай. Так, ладно. Со всеми поговорили, побочки поделали, дела поделали. А что со мной Эйлса? Кто там себя... Да ёб твою мать. Очень плохо-то ведет. А я бы слетал бы на Кадару лучше. Может и получится с кем-то попиздиться. Так.
Ryder,
Что? Ну что тебе надо, блядь?
I hear you found a stasis locker from the Solarian Ark.
Technically, someone else found it first. But yes.
How wonderful! I know it's not the Ark itself, but any sign is better than nothing, surely. Please, if I can help the search at all, just ask. Or ask anyway. You're good company.
Блять, ну
If you
это
helped to build the
пиздец.
Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it...
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
You know,
А мы это все уже
We have to
смотрели.
pack a lot. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
what do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't...
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Ладно.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Ну как куда ты денешься, блядь?
Don't believe it. Gills reconfigured our entire nav array. O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it.
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this. You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
Так, в чем дело?
All right, let's talk this out. What's going on?
undoing my job, and he's undoing it because... Hell if I know.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
If he had the Tempest up on blocks, I might see it.
Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
The Tempest is ours now. She has to serve our mission first in whatever capacity we need. Gil, change whatever you have to.
I wonder, in time, will strangers be treating your achievements so carelessly?
Peace and quiet, finally. Thanks, Ryder.
Okay, show's over. Back to it.
Так, ну ветра что тут стоит?
Ryder.
Пока.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Так, давайте заберем мы... Так, а мне надо... А, кстати, где этот... Гилу уж надо было привет там передать.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Пидорас, блядь. Так, а ну-ка, давай-ка... Журнал. Поговорить, включить виткон на буре, пропавшие. На Элладине там будет Кроганская колония, понятно. Письмо от Биби прочитать. Прочитаем. А сейчас мы этот...
Prepping VidCon communications.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Неясно.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No rider, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Угу. Так, ну что? Куда мы можем отправиться? Мы можем отправиться сюда, а можем мы... Знаете, куда отправиться? Ага. Я предлагаю вот так вот и отправиться. Так. Да ёб твою мать. Сохраняем игру. А Эос уже мы... Возможно, будет какая-то бойня, если там будет вечеринка. Пока мы в этой игре только... В этой серии, вернее, только бегаем, блядь. Оттуда во туда.
Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly on sensors.
Аномалия у него. Да хуй с ней с той аномалией, блядь. Красиво.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Да, но уже эти анимации начинают доставать. Так. Точка быстрого перехода. А, я еще читал, ладно. Тебе что, все отдали?
Need something?
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Работяжка. Местная Анкара, типа я ничего не сделал. Ну давай, пойдем. Кто ж против-то?
Hold up. This is a private event.
Я здесь не один.
I'm meeting a friend.
Not without an invite. He's with me. Reyes Vidal. Go on in.
Reyes Vidal. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show.
Remember what I said about fashionably late?
Shh. Introduce me to your companion.
Pathfinder? Meet Kima Dorgan, the Angaran representative to Sloan, and a friend.
У Рейса есть друзья?
I didn't think Reyes had friends. Only contacts and colleagues.
Oh, I'm those as well. Who do you think secured him an invitation to this event?
Sorry to cut this short, but I need to take care of something.
Abandoning me already?
It won't take long. There are important players here tonight. You should mingle, make a good impression.
Ради... Сука, ну тут дуплить будут, блядь. Я не стану тебя ждать.
You're gonna be playing catch up on all the fun.
I work best one step behind. Promise.
Пидорасы
And there he
ебану.
goes.
Any idea what he's up to?
It's better not to worry about what Reyes does. Enjoy the party.
Давай, погадай.
Crashing parties now, Ryder.
Не могу устоять.
Free food and beer are just so hard to come by in Helios.
Just keep a low profile. Sloan's already gonna give me hell.
Давай с тобой попиздим.
Good to see you again, Pathfinder.
Фу, блядь, как ты
What's it mean to be
заебали
an
этот
Angaran
пиздёж
representative to
этот.
Sloan?
Sloan relies on me to provide an Angaran perspective.
Does she listen to you?
Only in extreme cases. She makes a show of being pro-Angaran, but her priority is the outcasts. She throws these parties to mollify my people. It won't work forever.
Так. Откуда знаете?
How did you meet Reyes?
The only way anyone meets Reyes Vidal. Through business. His skills are very valuable in Kadara Port.
Сопротивление ангара.
Are you part of the resistance?
No. Ephra and I share information, but Kadara's problems come first. If war breaks out between the collective and the outcasts, it will be my people who suffer.
Ну, не все мы плохие.
I hope these pirates haven't given you a bad view of my people.
Don't worry, Ryder. I judge individuals, not groups. You, for example, I like. Not sure about who you work for, but I've learned to keep my options open.
Это правильно. Удобно
You
сохранить.
never know who might end up in charge.
Exactly.
Have you seen Reyes?
No, but I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Ладно.
Nice talking to you, Kima.
Likewise, Pathfinder.
О, и эта пидораска.
Pathfinder, what an unexpected surprise.
Sloan, what gives? I thought we were friends.
I'm glad we cleared up that misunderstanding.
Shots later?
No.
No answer, but I believe he headed to one of the side rooms when we arrived, Pathfinder.
Let's see what he's up to.
Damn it. Why can't the serial numbers be in the same spot?
Take the night off. Come out for a drink. Should have known you were up to something.
Ryder, it's not what it looks like.
So you didn't use me as a distraction to go through Sloan's stuff?
Okay, yes. But it's for both our benefit.
You've been making a lot of promises.
Пидорасы, сука, ёбаные.
Shit, someone's coming. We need a distraction.
Sorry. My friend had a bit too much to drink. Hey, it worked.
Next time, I come up with the plan. Finally, here it is.
That's what this was all about? Whiskey?
The only bottle of Mount Milgram in Andromeda. Triple distilled and 645 years old. This isn't whiskey. It's treasure.
I hope you're planning on sharing.
Huh. We'll see. Let's get out of here.
И?
Gorgeous, isn't it? I sometimes forget. Is Andromeda everything you hoped it would be?
У Илья есть свои положительные.
Every day is an adventure. Even my nights off are interesting. What about you? Why did you come here, Reyes?
Ну тут должна была быть его сестра, я так понимаю, в этих сценах, блядь.
To be someone.
Хотя с пидорастической Европой, с их ценностями. Что он сказал? А, честно.
That sounded surprisingly genuine, coming from you.
I'm always genuine, Ryder. In my own way.
Ну, и... Джата.
You okay?
None of your business, Inard.
Взрываться-то зачем?
Whoa, sorry. Just wanted to help.
Your kind never just offers something. There's always a...
Living under Sloan, I can see why you'd think that.
You do look different from the others.
So what's troubling?
My sister, Morga, works the pipes. Makes sure the port is filtered. But she's been missing for 3 days.
Работа
Is Morga's line of work?
It can be. Kadara's water.
Короче, понятно, работает там где-то в воде.
Like Morga.
Is it unlike your...
Extreme. The rest were murdered when the Ket invaded Kadara.
I'll keep an eye...
Thank you.
Pathfinder, we could use the grates to scan the pipes at a safe distance.
А, ну если это рядышком, то почему бы и нет?
Vitals are negative, Pathfinder.
Dead for 3 days. Fits the timeline. Better tell the sister.
Ну, по-быстрочку сделать побочку, почему бы и нет?
You're back.
I found a body trapped beneath the pipes. I think it might be Morga.
I told her not to work alone.
Мне жаль.
I wish I had better news.
It's better than not knowing. Thank you.
Так, а теперь давай-ка мы посмотрим и посмотрим. Больше ничего мы не посмотрим. Так. Кадара. Начнутся неприятности. Next жизни. Ну, давай посмотрим. Посмотрим, что может быть здесь. Да, подтверждаем набор. Блять, надо было ружичка поменять, ладно уже. Снайперку брать. Тьфу ты, блять, ладно.
Incoming call from Sloan.
Sloan? Really?
I need to speak to you. Come alone.
What is this?
She hung up, Pathfinder.
Lovely. Better see what she wants.
Come talk to me. Make it worthwhile. That's terrible.
Welcome back. Get you a drink?
Sure. I'll have whatever you made me last time.
One Kadara sunrise. Coming up.
Ну.
Welcome back. Get you a drink?
Actually, I was hoping to chat.
The less financially satisfying part of my job.
I'll let you get back to it.
Never enough drinks to pour.
Так, на всякий случай сохранимся опять. Ну вот он, блок данных. Исходя из данные, предполагаю инвестировать парить, ну. Так, это ж Рейс здесь сидел, да? Сука, блядь. Вызвал меня с Нексуса вопреки моей воле, отказался помогать, и тогда она своими избила меня и бросила умирать. Я не могу позвать на помощь. Надеюсь, мои близкие в порядке, будут прокляты изгнанием.
Pathfinder, this was the man the initiative labeled a traitor. His friend seeks proof that he was taken against his will.
Relay the record to Director Tan. The least we can do is clear his name.
Так. И что ж у нас теперь-то? Приоритетные задачи. Поговориться с Вон. Ну давай, а чё бы нет-то? Сука, блин. Покинем трущобы. Так, предлагаем сохраниться. Тут сохранений много не бывает в этой игре, это точно уж, блядь. А это все стоит, сестру еще никак не достали из водички. Два круга, ну и что ты хочешь-то? Вечеринку, блядь.
Where is everybody?
I told him to get out of my sight.
День не задался?
Take it someone pissed you off?
The charlatan used my own people to beat up Kitus. He's alive, barely.
Мне жаль.
I know you and Kitus are close.
You don't know shit. I didn't call you here for a pity party.
Why did you call me? Not that I'm complaining.
The charlatan left a note on Kaitus's body. He wants to settle things between us. Meeting spot is in Drowlear.
Could be a trap.
You think? I can't trust my own people, but you're an outsider. And you've proven reasonable before.
Почему я?
The charlatans had plenty of time to act. Why make a move now?
I ignored the collective for too long. Thought they were just another ragtag group of upstarts. Now they're bold and dangerous. What happened to Kaitus is on me. I've got to end this before it gets worse. Are you with me?
Поможем.
I'll watch your back.
Kadara's fate will be decided at this meeting. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but hey, shit happens, right? Meet me at this location. I'll go on ahead.
Ну, встретиться так встретиться. Какие проблемы, блядь? Вообще, по-моему, блядь. Беспроблемно. Так, что мне там пишет-то? Так, пишут. Да, опять что-то по оперативке пишет. Так я-то уже заказал. Так, вот тут вот мы сейчас можем поменять. Оптимизатор. Это пятерочка. Где вот тут вот дала? Давай пробивная дальность. Я думаю, вот так вот поставим. Так, а тут поставим мы... Тут у меня что есть? Быстрый затвор, короткая дуа. Разведывательный прицел. Так, подожди, прицел, приклад. Точность. Ну, давай вот это поставим, а хули ставит. Так, по пиздюкам этим. Бегут эти, блядь. Так, а теперь-ка давай-ка мы сейчас... Кора, что может быть на... Драк. Ага. Кассетный заряд, так. Давай вот это. Так, и я бой, что мне надо? Боевые средства, штурмовые винтовки, снайперские винтовки, пистолеты, биотика. Что у меня есть из биотики? Сдерживание. А если я выберу вот так вот копье? Урон, сила. А урон, сила вот так. Давай вот это вот. Давай мы поменяем. Бросок и копье, да? Я думаю, будет нормально. Спасибо. Ты, как всегда, блядь, очень мил. Так, и что у меня получается? Так, ладно, сейчас туда переместимся. Ну, сейчас, наверное, хоть будет какой-то бой. Так, стоять.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Вот это, наверное, похоже на то. Ну, на всякий случай. Так, а теперь давай поедем. мы, считай, еще на месте. Так, теперь мы тут сохраняемся. Да без базара мы все сделаем.
Took your sweet time. Come on, let's get this over with.
Пошли.
I'm with you.
Так, ну это противостояние между бандосами, да? Либо те. И я так думаю, нам дадут, наверное, выбор поддержать. Но эту пидораску я точно не хочу поддерживать.
Reyes?
I'm here for the charlatan, not some third-rate smuggler.
They're one and the same. Surprise.
Такой у тебя был план.
The Angaran spy. Your interest in the Rokar murders. Everything you've done has been to undermine Sloane's power.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
You said you wanted to settle things. How?
A duel. You and me, right now. Winner takes Kadara Port.
You want to avoid war by shooting each other?
2 people shooting each other is better than a lot of people shooting each other.
I'll take those terms.
Я даже не знаю, что тот мудак, блядь. Ну, видишь, я догадался, блядь. Ну, там меня, сука, псом назвала. Ну, правит-то она нормально, блядь.
Sniper, his sights are set on Sloane.
Sniper! Damn it! Cover me!
Shoot it!
Ну, должна быть честная дуэль. Я за честность.
What the hell was that?
He was unarmed.
He's got nowhere to hide. My people will find him, then his head goes on a spike.
Хватит голов.
No. No more heads on spikes, no more public executions.
Not even out the fucking cave, and you're making demands.
You're alive because of me. It's time you start playing nice.
I'll never trust Tan with the initiative. But you're out of the doghouse.
Ну. Не знаю я, стоило было дать ей умереть, но она-то была реально безоружна, блядь. А безоружно, как говорится, это не стреляют. Поэтому как-то это все... Как-то это все неправильно. Я так считаю. Хотя она меня собакой назвала, а тот, сука, педрила сильно. Еще неизвестно, как он будет править, если он такой, блядь, хитро выебанный, блядь. И этот-то правит нормально, типа там по справедливости. Не знаю, блядь. Хотя, да, в принципе, да похуй. А ты скажешь новое что-нибудь? Заебало. Я считаю, правильно сделал. Она уже... Ну, это как вот на этом... На Омеге, блядь. В оригинальной части. Правила Азари. Сколько лет она правила. Я тогда поддержал ее, блядь, в любом наборе. Да, очень длинная игра Андромеда. Но сказать, что полное говно, не скажешь. Баги вот эти раздражающие есть, да. Ну, Ну, очень много заданий. Конечно, никто не заставляет делать так, чтобы в основном только ходить. Можно делать и то, и то. Просто я стараюсь сделать то, чтобы, ну, как бы поинтереснее оставить, так сказать, напоследочек. Так, давай-ка я игру сохраню. Ну и что она мне сейчас скажет? Ножки целовать будет.
Pathfinder, come to collect on the debt I owe you.
Нужно поговорить.
I've proven myself an ally. It's time you start treating me like one.
You're a real pain in the ass, you know that?
I've heard that before.
But you did save my life. I know the Nexus needs outposts. Kadara's in better shape than most planets.
Выиграют обе стороны, я тебе базарю.
This is the right call, Sloan. We don't have the numbers to keep fighting each other. We need to work together.
I'll work with you, but not with Tan. The Nexus exiled us to die. I've neither forgiven nor forgotten that.
Проблемы есть две стороны.
Both parties have a right to be angry, but this outpost is our chance for a better future. Together.
Your diplomatic bullshit won't work on me. I get a cut of whatever your settlers produce. Think of it as a protection fee. Plenty of collectives still running around. Wouldn't want them to get ideas.
That almost sounds like extortion.
Do we have a deal?
Это делает нас друзьями.
Are you going to be nice to me now?
Don't push your luck, Ryder.
Ну, я считаю, это вполне нормально. Вполне.
Yeah?
Охотно шарлатана.
Have your people tracked down Reyes?
Not yet. Bastard's playing hide and seek, but we'll get him. Once Kytus is recovered, he'll lead the search, personally.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
С этой вот все равно, не знаю, она более с понятиями. Только что вот с собакой, блядь, назвал он. Нельзя было за это въебать ее нахуй ни за что, блядь. Так. Создать аванпост. Давайте мы создадим... Так, подожди. Аномалия. Так. Вот, в Продромос. Ладно, туда мы отправимся по-любому. Хорошо. Поехали, сейчас обоснуем аванпост. Сколько, кстати, у нас там процентов? Не пишет пока, да? Ладно. Не хочу я с тем базарить этим ангарам, блядь. Так. Да, подтверждаем набор. Я думаю, еще успеем, наверное, отправиться на ЭАС.
Pathfinder, Kadara is now a viable option for an outpost.
The Badlands still aren't exactly safe, but with Sloane's protection, we should be okay.
Не, ну это естественно, конечно. Стой.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining.
Here they come!
Сука, блядь, заеб...
Think that's it?
This area is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Ну, отлично. Маяк аванпоста. Ну что, включаем. Мы создали третий аванпост. Отлично. Теперь тут еще появится куча, блядь, заданий.
This may piss off as many people as you manage to feed.
Director, I trust you're enjoying the show?
I'm enjoying the progress. The show part is something else entirely. Honestly, an outpost on Kadara, where the worst of our exiles stake their claim, you better be sure about this.
We can't turn our backs. The initiative failed them.
You weren't there, but you're here now, and it's your call. It's a win, and we'll take wins wherever we can get them. You need to do this again. Another step forward, but of course there's more. There's always more. Time for the public address. Think you can distill something motivational out of this?
Something to sell Kadara? You'll actually run it?
I may have concerns, but my ledger has one more outpost than it did yesterday. Sell it.
I won't lie. Kadara put up a fight. A lot of people pushed to extremes. But we're going to stay. We didn't come to Andromeda because it was easy. And we're not leaving Kadara because it's hard.
For posterity, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Ну, и чё мне дали? Отлично. Чё дальше-то? Так. Так, приемник на Кадаре. Да, наша пропаганда должна, блядь, вещать по всему, блядь, миру, нахуй. Опа.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Молодец.
This is it? Hey, you're Vetra's boss.
How do you know Vetra? You one of her contacts?
You could say that. I used to work the stock rooms on the Nexus.
No.
Let her know I set aside those regulators she wanted. Would have sent them earlier, but got busy with the move.
Восстание на Nexus.
Were you there during the uprising?
Oh, I was there. Barricaded myself inside one of the...
Must be strange seeing the exiles again.
Tan took the out-of-sight, out-of-mind approach. But that's never worked, in my experience.
Твоя работа.
So, you're the requisitions officer.
That's my official title, yeah. But I take care of it. Scrubbing, cooking, whatever I can do to help.
That's nice of you.
Keeps me busy. I used to work the drill back on Mars until I messed up my hand. I was lucky I didn't lose it, but the nerves never healed right.
Ясно, ладно. Хуй с тобой.
Do you have everything you need?
We've got the necessities, but Sloane's keeping us on a tight leash. Outcasts check every shipment going in and out. As if the charlatan would be hiding in one of our crates.
See you around, Drew.
Keep fighting the good fight, Pathfinder.
Как скажешь, блядь. Красиво. Так, ладно. Точила, где моя, блядь? Только не говори, что аж на ту самую высоту. Так, а это у нас кто? Так, тут пока нихуя. Тут, в принципе, тоже, ладно. Так, что там на терминальчике-то написано? Отлично.
Looks like those exiles stole tech from the port. We should be careful.
Сука, ну это реально какая-то хуета, блядь. Ой, простите, господа. Так. Все. Приемничек сюда.
Helios News Service now broadcasting live.
Я очень рад. Так, перспективно. 100. Отлично. Угу. Так, ну давай-ка мы, наверное, извлечемся. Нет. Быстрее все это дело было. И отправиться в Элс, да? Ну давай.
PB's been looking for you.
Да заебала нахуй, блядь. Загляну. Селлерс. Хорошо, это то, что мы нашли там. О, Райдер. Новости. Свон Келли. Ну а что она сказала? Вот никто не будет нападать. Ну, вполне отлично.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Система управления ОПА. Давай. Это очень важная хуйня. Так. Ну и где теперь, блядина? Биби, блядь. Алкашка, сука. У нее даже нет места постоянно. Они тусуются то туда, то сюда.
Are the buildings at Prodromos typical houses?
You always look hungry.
He could use a bath, Ryder.
Так. Что там случилось-то?
Yaxul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
Ой, блядь, пиздец, нахуй, опять.
How long have you had
Читанина, блядь,
electromagnetic
писанина.
capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
Поселение Ангара.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Moshae.
You studied with Moshae Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshae Sefa is 115 of your years old.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you're a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Это мы только один пункт спросили.
Enough about that. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Пиздец, нахуй.
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Пиздец, это что на каждом
Can you tell
пункте,
me about your
блядь, еще
family?
по 10 пунктов.
Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
My dad died on our first mission here. I didn't know him as well as I could have, I guess.
I think I was close to mine, yet maybe close has a different meaning for humans. Something to learn, I guess. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Цела философия.
Enough about that.
Кетская оккупация.
Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
Опять тысяча
It's
вопросов.
a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I make
Пиздец, блядь.
What's living under the Ket been like for
Так,
you?
ладно, в пизду
Do you
нахуй.
really want to hear about these things?
I asked.
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day, I part company with someone.
Короче, он хуёво
When I was a
познакомился с
boy,
кетами.
Was he in
Попал
the
его
resistance?
папаша.
that happens for an Angara child somewhere. Every
Появление
single
кетов.
day.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the cat always been here?
No. Some, like the more shy, are old enough to remember the time before the cat. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to
Хуйню
tell.
какую-то, блядь, несут,
And lived
блядь.
to tell.
Так, ну-ка, что со звуком опять? Блядь. Сука, ну вот реально хуету, блядь, несут.
Well, enough about that. Do you have a mate?
Так, звуки есть.
A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Not for a long time.
I fell in love. I can still hear her laugh and see her eyes. My older brother came to Aya. He was already famous in the resistance.
Alia?
Where's Aaliyah now? Did she and your brother work out?
They came back to Haval, and she joined our family. She became one of the mothers.
You have to see her every day?
No. They were taken by the kit. Their children survived.
Понятно.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Как скажешь, блядь. Ебан. Так, а с этой чё хуйню?
Feeling okay?
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Sarah, too. We were home visiting.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
Так, все, снова в строю.
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Сука, где эта ёбань, блядь? Ну, это здесь. Пиздец, сколько же ее можно, блядь, искать-то, а?
Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Ну, отличное имя.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Рассказывай.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Ну, ради чего-то оно всё.
What would we be looking for?
That's the point. We don't know what all is out there, so we don't know even what to look for. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM tech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Ну и нормально, ладно. Это и все?
Hey there. Got a sec?
Sure.
Ну давай опять.
You're cute when you're tipsy, you know.
Back on Aya? Some of that was embellished, so I could hit on you with impunity.
You have carte blanche to hit on me whenever you like.
Well, there are times when I wouldn't want to distract you. Like when you're going toe-to-toe with a bad guy.
At those moments, you have carte blanche to hit on the bad guy.
Will do.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Так, ну, все на L, да? На L, так на L.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something.
Чё ты нашла-то? Место крушения. Так, нам Элс надо. Так, сколько там времечка. Да, в принципе, уже, наверное, будем заканчивать. Потом у нас будет чисто Элс.
Ready to fly, Path. What the?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector. That a satellite? Is that what pinged us in this sector?
It's pulsing an initiative call response code. Someone knows our tech inside and out.
Let's get a scan.
Ну. Что это?
What the hell happened?
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
What is going on?
Ну давай. Давай.
Ryder, tell me about the satellite you found.
Director? What are you talking about?
My alert identified a ZK resource tracker. They're emergency tech, full of overrides so they can bypass protocol. They were designed by Dr. Zoe Jean Kennedy. She disappeared with the Exiles. If her tech has shown up, that could give someone a backdoor to steal from your outposts.
Да ёб твою мать, блять, опять
Why were these
пиздежа
trackers allowed to bypass protocols?
They're supposed to be hubs, to rapidly track and pull resources if lives are at stake somewhere. That's why they weren't deployed. Tan didn't like anyone bypassing his rubber stamp.
If this satellite is new, how is it kept up with our security measures?
That's a very good question.
What was Dr. Kennedy's role in the initiative?
She designed the orbital beacons, forward stations, and half the kit in the Tempest. She'd ram an upgrade through before the requisition was on Tan's desk. Dr. Kennedy disappeared along with the Exiles. That was a big loss.
Pretty extreme to set up a personal alert. Why do that?
A lot of Dr. Kennedy's projects were unofficial.
But you backed them, like these trackers.
I don't want some asshole using my access codes to cut a backdoor into our resources, or Tan blaming me for it. But I also want to know what happened to her.
She disappeared with the Exiles, but you aren't calling her one?
She sympathized, but we'd never let an expert like that go. She was vital. But in the chaos, a lot of things, and people, went missing.
Так, ладно, с чего начать?
If we have to find the tech or the person, where do we begin?
You got a sliver of data from the first tracker. With more scans, maybe Suvi can assemble a point of origin. Obviously, these trackers are being deployed where initiative tech is concentrated. That means outposts. Try another outpost system, or place more. Maybe you'll draw them out, whoever they are.
And when we find them?
They're stealing our resources. My concern is Dr. Kennedy, her tech, their lives. In that order.
Так, найти спутник в системе, ну ладно. Так, забираем все. Так, нулевой элемент. Титан, иридий, литий, алюминий, бериллий, магний. Чё, блядь? Нет. Да, вот этот, в принципе, можно и... Ладно, то потом уже все будет. Так, ну чё? Приземляемся и заканчиваем потом на этом. Вот он есть этот. Так, это есть, это есть, это есть. Усилитель биотики есть.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Какая-то странная анимация. Даже следы остаются. Отправить поговорить с Брэдли. Так. Что я тут вижу? Я вижу тут искать активаторы памяти. Тут сканировать минералы. Тут сканер реликтов. Тут задание камня для науки. На 100% перспективность тут. Ясно. Так, ну что, господа. Думаю, на этом можно, в принципе, и заканчивать. В принципе, нормально все. По этот добрались до Элса. Элс уже будет в следующей серии. Вполне возможно, тут на Элсе поделаем вот эти вот задания. Сканировать минералы. Развалины реликтов посмотрим. Камни для науки посмотрим. Найдем активатор памяти. И просканируем еще минералы. Сходим с Пиби. Ну и сделаем вот это задание. Ну а так, всем пока-пока. Все знают, что делать.